Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Goldfish Gladiators. So this week, we're going to be testing out a deck that we had an instant deck tech for last week actually, Boros Visitation, and this deck looks pretty fun. It's kind of like a Boros token deck that has a unique combo kill and does some crazy things by turning little, relatively underpowered useless tokens into massive 4/4 Serra Angel tokens. So that's what we're going to test out today. Like usual, since we already have a deck tech of this, an instant deck tech, going to do a quick 2-minute refresher deck tech. If you want a fuller breakdown of the deck, make sure to check out the instant deck tech for Boros Visitation. Anyway, a quick reminder before we break down the deck. If you enjoy Boros Visitation and Goldfish Gladiators in general, it would be amazing of you if you could take a second, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk Boros Visitation, starting with the namesake Divine Visitation. Basically, 5-minute enchantment creates this weird replacement effect. So if we would make a token, instead of being whatever that token would be, it's a 4/4 angel with flying and vigilance instead. So this is kind of our big payoff, and we have a bunch of different ways to make tokens. Our combo is Tillinali Summoner, which is really absurd with Divine Visitation. When it attacks, you can pay red and X, and you make X 1/1 elementals that are tapped and attacking. Well, if we have Divine Visitation out, instead of being 1/1s, they're going to be 4/4 angels, which means if we can play Tillinali Summoner, have it survive, on turn 5 Divine Visitation, untap on turn 6, attack, dump all of our mana into it, we're going to create 20 power of attacking angels, enough to kill our opponent even if they haven't taken any damage the rest of the game. Heroic Reinforcements, History of Benalia, other powerful token makers work well on our backup plan, which if we don't have Divine Visitation, we can just be kind of this token deck, make some creatures, pump them with Heroic Reinforcements, gets in big chunk of damage. Legion Warboss, Legion's Landing, kind of our final token producers. Warboss, really sweet with Divine Visitation. Instead of making a 1/1 Goblin, we get a 4/4 Angel, which is hasty and attacking. Legion's Landing, just a 1-mana Serra Angel that can flip around into a Serra Angel making machine. Adonto Vanguard, just a good threat for the early game. Experimental Frenzy for card advantage. Shock and Lightning Strike give us removal that can also go face. Memorial to Glory, a land that can make some angels once we have Divine Visitation. A bunch of dual lands, some basic lands. In the sideboard, the unique part of this deck is we can kind of transform into a normal Boros deck, bringing in cards like Tajik, Aurelia, Lyra, Tekali Honor Guard, mostly for the Golgari matchup. But if we run into like the mono red matchup where Goblin Chain Whirler just blows out all of our cards, we can take out like our Tillinali Summoner, some of our other X1s, and bring in creatures that don't die to our opponent's Goblin Chain Whirler, and also dodge a lot of removal with 5 toughness from Aurelia and Lyra. So kind of a semi-transformational sideboard plan. Otherwise, a bunch of removal. Deafening Clarion is a sweeper. City Bust, a sweeper against like Doom Whisperer decks with big toughness. Banefire to deal damage against control. And that is Boros Visitation for standard. And that's our Goldfish Gladiator deck for this week. So anyway, let's get to the gameplay so you can see how this deck works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, Goldfish Gladiator time. We are trying to make some angels with Boros Visitation, a deck we had an instant deck tech for last week. And yeah, it's kind of this really weird Boros token deck. Divine Visitation has a really janky Splinter Twin combo added in, but yeah, alright, sure. I mean, we have a bunch of Heroic Reinforcements. That's about all we got, but we'll try it. See what we're up against. Plains for our opponent. Hunted Witness. Alright, Mountain Go. Hunted Witness is kind of obnoxious. We can't really kill it for value with our infinite removal. Sacred Foundry. Bone it, getting in. Yep. And passes. Well, play the land, play Adonto. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ooh, getting frisky. Or not. Okay. I mean, you probably stay on defense and block Vanguard. Alright, opponent. Land.
Ugh, History of Benalia. Well, I guess that's where our removal is going to be going. Gets a Knight. Well, play Clifftop Retreat. Play Legion's Landing. And yeah, let's just pass. Probably going to start killing Knight tokens, I guess. Alright, History of Benalia. Makes a Knight. Tap land. Dauntless Bodyguard. Well, let's kill this Knight. Resolves. Opponent. Passes. Yeah, I guess until we draw land, we're just throwing removal spells at creatures. Thankfully, we're at 19, so we can take damage. And then, once we draw land, things get pretty good. Opponent thinking. Yeah, no attacks. Once we draw land, then we can Heroic Reinforcements flip. We have Experimental Frenzy, so all sorts of good things happen once we draw land. Opponent, yep, pumps the Knights. Land. Well, Lightning Strike Bodyguard. Bonus exit. Alright, we will take our beats. Yup. Land! Give us a land! Okay, there's a land. So play the plains. Play Heroic Reinforcements. Go to combat. Attack. Transform. Okay. I think we win the long game from this position, so I would rather not spend 4 life just in case. Ooh, Tajik. Well, we have an answer for that. Opponent, yeah, gets in, mentors. Sure. 5 down to 11. We also have some random lifelink. Okay, so step 1, kill Tajik. Step 2, Tillinoli Summoner. Go attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can make a bunch of tokens. Boros Challenger, sure. Clifftop Retreat. Well, play Clifftop Retreat. Man, if we only had Divine Visitation, it would be so sweet. Opponent's at 11. I mean, yeah. I guess we just do this. And this. And make a token? Since we can't do anything else. So opponent blocks. And blocks. Yup. I mean, I think we're still in really good shape. Opponent goes to 2. And we're pretty much presenting lethal. Even if our opponent has their own heroic reinforcements, we're not dead. Aurelia. Alright, Aurelia's a good card. I guess it can grow this lifelink token. Does that keep our opponent alive? They gain 3. Oh, they do it this way. Okay. Yep, gets in. Goes up to 4. Well, play the plains. Play Experimental Frenzy. Play History Benalia. No attacks. I guess we could get janked out here. Land for our opponent. Aurelia. Targets herself. Gets in. Down to 4. Come on, deck. Be good. Be good. Make a knight. I guess you better manually tap. War Boss. Mountain. Ugh. Combat. Are we dead? Did we just lose to this Aurelia? I think we did. So we attack with everything. Opponent blocks, 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 but they gain 2. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. Well, that is unfortunate. I thought we had it, but we very much did not have it once Aurelia came down. That was not ideal. I mean, bring in Deafening Clarion, I guess, which is a little counterintuitive since we are a token deck. And, yeah. Huh. I mean, I guess we go down a couple lightning strikes? We don't have a good answer to Aurelia at all. Period. We could bring in Lyras to try to block Aurelia. I guess that makes sense. Let's go down 2 summoners. Try it like that. I felt like we were in really good shape, but then our opponent top decked that Aurelia, and it just, by itself, swung the game in our opponent's favor. Instantly. We'll play first. Alright. Come on, Magic Gods, give us red mana. This hand has a lot of what we want, but we really need to draw a red source pretty swiftly. Oh, that Aurelia off the top. Aye! Well, alright. Tap land, go. Opponent. Plains. Hunted Witness. No. Red land, Magic Gods, not red card. Shock. Alright. Opponent gets in. Yep. Has something, I'm sure. Boros Challenger. Things getting worse. Well, there's our red mana, so we can History Banale, I guess. Mountain for our opponent. And we're gonna lose to this Boros Challenger. Gets in. Mentors. Yep. No blocks. Tajik. Post combat. Mega Knight. Well. This is so awkward. Heroic Reinforcement Tron, but no lands. Well, go attacking. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn. We don't have anything else we can do here. Alright. Shock Tajik. So Tajik down. Opponent attacks. Yeah, we'll take it. This would be a really sweet turn to just draw a land. That would make us happy. Lava Coil gets rid of a token. Dauntless Bodyguard. And passes. Well, there's a land. Pump our Knights. Well, Heroic Reinforcements, play land. Go attacking. Opponent down to 9. All right. Well, if we survive Dauntless Bodyguard, there's a pretty reasonable chance we can steal this with Heroic Reinforcements too. Opponent gets in. Yeah, we'll take it. Yep. Another land would still be fine. That's a good draw. So play a mountain. Opponent's at 9. Kill that. So we can't kill our opponent. So I think we just wait. I think we just play Lyra. Not attack. Dodging lava coil is good. Boros Challenger, that's fine. Opponent passes. Oh, Lyra part 2. Well, alright, so now we Heroic Reinforcements. Go to combat. Attack, attack. And Lyra is doing exactly what we were hoping. We have plenty of chump blockers back. Oh my goodness. Which one of these is... That's attached to that one. Oh no. How do we know this? Can we... Okay, I think that's right. Hopefully. Hopefully we're killing the one that does not have the Dauntless Bodyguard to save it. Well, they didn't save it anyway. Alright. Pass the turn. Opponent's at 3. There's a land. There's an Aurelia. Aurelia's not too scary when you got a Lyra, though. Lyra's just better than Aurelia. Yep. Challenger, sure. Opponent. Gets it. Okay. Yep. Well, untap. We are really good at drawing heroic reinforcements. We have drawn all 4 in the top 40 cards, which is a little absurd. Heroic reinforcements. And yeah, now we just tag with everything. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. Huh, all right. Well, it was a little sketchy with us not hitting our land drops, but we found him eventually. And cutting lightning strikes has got to be, that has got to be incorrect here. It's just got to be. What can we cut? I guess a Danto Vanguard. We're probably going to be stuck playing defense. Maybe it's War Boss. This is odd. Aurelia doesn't make tokens. Do we have to cut a Divine Visitation down to 1? That's like our namesake card, though. I think we do. Cut 1 Divine Visitation. And maybe 1 Frenzy? Try it like that. Lyra! It's all about the Lyra. So we're on the draw. Probably gonna have to be more of the control deck. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure our opponent's gonna play first. Well, okay. We can kill things. We can kill many, many things. Ooh, and a land. Well, Plains and Legion's Landing. I mean, we have our 1 Divine Visitation, which, if we get to it, could be good. If we can, like, flip this and have Divine Visitation, oh, so good. Cliff Top Retreat, opponent passes. Well, get in with our lifelinker. Play a mountain. Pass the turn. Plains for our opponent. Tajik. Well, that sounds like a good lightning strike target. Ooh, well, Legion War Boss is sweet. Play War Boss. Attack, attack. Pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Please not a sweeper. Deafening Clarion would be. All right, heroic reinforcements, that's okay. Opponent gets in. Or not. Goes with not. Well, go to combat, make a token. Attack, 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 attack. Mentor. Transform. Oh, got him. We got him. We got him with the lightning strike. Yeah, we're going to keep alive our Legion War Boss, I think. Gates of Life, hit our opponent, pass the turn, and we have Divine Visitation. If we draw land, we get... Oh, opponent has Lyra. Okay. This is going to get interesting. Opponent passes. Oh, alright. Well, this works as well. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Combat. Attack with everything. Yup. And Legion War Boss is just taking over this game. We've been able to clear the blockers, and War Boss is just winning by itself. Removal, one vampire, Tajik, okay. Alright. Heroic reinforcements? I assume this finishes it. Opponent scoops it up! And that was pretty good. That was pretty good for our Boros Visitation. We even had the Visitation in hand there in game 2. We were so, or game 3, we were so close to going off with Angels, but we'll take the normal Lightning Strike your Lyra win. That works too. Sweet. Alright. Goldfish Gladiator time. We are playing some more Boros Visitation. In Standard, on Arena, of course, and, alright, we're on the draw by the looks, I assume. Yes. That is a lot of History of Benalias, but we cannot cast them. Gotta ship it. Well, okay. Heroic Reinforcements. I think we need something faster. Well, good news, bad news. Good news, that's a land. Good news is we have our Divine Visitation, which, if we somehow live long enough to make tokens with it, it's going to be really good. Bad news is, if this is like blue-black control... Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Lightning Strike. History of Benalia. Alright, mount and go. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Perhaps the Angels can overcome the Wild Growth Walker. Opponent gets in. Lightning Strike. Well, play the Plains. History of Benalia. The other problem is, in this matchup, our opponent does have Planeswalkers that can kill our Divine Visitation. Yeah, Wild Growth Walker grows. There's a land. Gets in. No blocks. Well, okay, we have a plan. It is play Legion War Boss. Play a Mountain. Unfortunately... Well, I guess we attack. We might as well get in some damage. Opponent takes the free kill. Well, so we should get one Angel, at least, if this War Boss lives. Swamp. Even if our opponent has a Planeswalker, at least we get one Angel. And if we untap with Heroic Reinforcements, look out. There's Vivian Reed. Blow up history. Picks up. Alright. Pump the dorks. I feel like we need to kill Vivian Reed. Does our Angel gain haste? It should, right? I think it should. We're gonna try it. Play the Mountain. Play Divine Visitation. Attack Vivian Reed. Attack Vivian Reed. Attack Vivian Reed. Attack Vivian Reed? Actually, we don't have to go that crazy. Yeah, let's just hit Vivian Reed. Hit Vivian Reed to 2, which means they can't blow up our Divine Visitation this turn. At least with this Vivian. If they find another way, then like Vraska, then life is sad, but opponent finds a land. Plays a different land. Come on. Oh, if we untap with this with Heroic Reinforcements, it's so sweet. Also, just this Legion War Boss makes hasty Serra Angels, which is also sweet. Heroic Reinforcements is so absurd, though. Oh, that would be so sweet. Chupacabra! Oh, come on. No Assassin's Trophies. No Assassin's Trophies. No Assassin's Trophies. Wild Growth Walker? Yes! Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Opponent? And a Legion's Landing. Oh, God almighty. This is the best. Okay. This is our deck running at full power. Legion's Landing. We'll make a 4-4. Heroic Reinforcements. Let's make a bunch of 4-4s and make everything hasty and huge. go to combat, kill Vivian, hit our opponent, hit our opponent, hit our opponent. The angels are here and they are big. Yeah? Alright, we will flip Sacred Foundry. And our opponent needs a sweeper, but even if they find a sweeper, we still have a Danto to just make an angel every turn. Alright, they have the sweeper, so opponent survives. They keep their annoying Wild Growth Walkers, which are an issue. Plays a land. Come on, Token Maker. Huh. Okay. Well, play the Mountain. This could get us there. Experimental Frenzy. Alright. I guess we pass. I think making a 4/4 is better than Lightning Striking our opponent's face. Jade Light, Explores. These Wild Growth Walkers are going to get very big. There's a Seeker Squire. Mills it. Hits a land. Yeah. Wild Growth Walkers. The biggest things in the universe. Opponent. Attacks. Now make a 4/4. I think we got a chump. I don't know what else we can do. We lose our angel. We're trusting this Frenzy is going to get us there. Land. Doom. Oh my goodness. Doom Whisper. Come on, Frenzy. We need angels. We need many angels. Planes. No! And we're dead. We're dead, dead, dead. Well, the Frenzy failed. Okay, scoop it up. That was a bit disappointing. A bit disappointing. Wild Growth Walker just took over that game. Well, there is a bit of good news. The bit of good news is we have a lot of cards to bring in. Starting with 4 Tecatli Honor Guard, which is the best card against Golgari in all of Standard, I think. So we can bring those in. Go down, maybe a Danto. How do we make room for this? I don't think we want Tajik, Aurelia, Deafening Clarion, probably not necessary. Citywide Bus, meh, Lyra dies. I think it's mostly just Tecatli Honor Guard. The question is, how do we fit them? Wow, our deck almost did what we wanted, but our Frenzy fizzled, and our opponent was able to sweep the board at the perfect time. I mean, our deck did do what it wanted. We'll go down, I think, Legion Warboss. It's a little suicidal in this matchup. Just constantly slamming our creatures into our opponents. And then maybe a couple Tilonali Summoners. Try it like that. Oh, boy. Wow, that was so close to being perfect. Wild Growth Walker is quite the magic card. Good lord. Well, we get to play first. Alright, I mean, we'll keep this. We don't have our I win cards. Our curve is fine. Opponent's mulliganing, which I'm not going to complain about that. After getting janked out by Wild Growth Walker game 1. We don't have an answer to Wild Growth Walker. We have a lot of soft removal. Well, land is fine. Adondo Vanguard, go. Pass the turn. We don't mind just hitting our land drops. Forest for our opponent. Everyone's favorite, Wild Growth Walker. Well, play the Mountain. Go attacking. Opponent takes it. Well, play Adanto Vanguard. If they also have land Jade Light, I'm going to be so sad. Land. Ah! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, the mulligan. The beautiful, beautiful mulligan. Oh, guess what that is? That's another Wild Growth and a Doom Whisper. And that's the world's biggest Wild Growth Walker. Oh, maybe we should have brought in... Maybe we should have brought in... I don't know. Opponent passes. Is it even worth Heroic Reinforcements? Let's play Sacred Foundry. No attacks. I guess we're going to try to Divine Visitation and then Heroic Reinforcements. Hopefully our opponent does not just have an answer. Mountain, Divine Visitation. This is kind of the moment of truth. If they can play a Vivian or something and just kill this Divine Visitation, then things go wrong very quickly. Okay, just a Doom Whisper. That's okay. I mean, it's good, but we can deal with that. Well, play a Mountain. Play Tocatli Honor Guard. Play Heroic Reinforcements. Unfortunately, we can't attack. Man, if they have Find Finality... And no attacks. Well, okay, we'll see. We're making Angels. Opponent's going to surveil until they find the perfect card. Wow. Maybe this is a bad matchup. Surveils, surveils. Our opponent mulled to 5. I mean, they did have Wild Growth Jade Light, which... I mean, it is very good. The opponent's just going to surveil until they find it. Surveils. Draws whatever perfect card they want. Land. Alright, opponent found it. Good God. Good God. Keeps it alive, of course. Gets in. Down to 16. We draw. Well, okay. Play Tocatli Honor Guard. Play Heroic Reinforcements. Hit our opponent for 10, but I'm not sure any of this matters. Our opponent's board is massive. They're down to 7. Down to 5. Wow. Down to 3. Okay. Untaps. What did they find? Attacks. Well, I mean... Double block Wild Growth Walker. Down to 10. Doom Whisper. Come on, deck. That does not quite do it. Alright. Pass the turn. Come on, surveil. No surveil. Oh, if this was a lightning strike. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, I mean... Block. 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 Cast down for the blowouts. Well, we need to top deck. Come on, deck. We have things that save us. A burn spell, a hasty angel, Seeker Squire. All right, this is it. This is it. Come on, deck. Come on. One time. One time be good. Veraska. Moment of truth. It's a mountain. All right. Oh, that was the most painful loss. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, I don't know what to say about that one. Good Lord. Maybe that's a hard matchup. I felt like we were right on the cusp of winning both of those games, but Doom Whisper is... we got janked out by Wild Growth Walker and Doom Whisper, basically, which, I mean, admittedly, those are two really good Magic cards, so, yeah, I mean, maybe that's just life. Oh, Wild Growth Walker. Maybe we should have brought in Citywide Bust. It would have been good that game. It misses, like, it doesn't hit many of our opponent's things is a problem. Ugh. Alright, well, please give us white mana. Plains for our opponent. Passes. Well, land go. Shocks should be good at least. We definitely want to draw 8 mana at some point. Clifftop Retreat. Opponent. Runaway Seamkin. Well, that must die. White mana. Oh boy. Well, Tillinelli Summoner. We're drawing the double white cards with the all mount in hand. Maybe we should have just shipped it, I guess? Opponent has shock. Well, alright. Legion Warboss is not the worst. If we're not going to be able to cast white cards, Legion Warboss is something at least. Get in for one. We really need to draw white mana, though. One white source and then flipping Legion's Landing solves a big chunk of our problems. Opponent's got to have a handful of burn, I would assume. Alright, Sacred Foundry untapped. They have the burn spell, shock. Pass it. Magic gods. Seriously? Seriously? We're not mono red. We're not mono red. We got double white cards in hand. Well, maybe we should have just mulligan because we didn't have white mana. I don't know. I don't know. Legion Warboss. Well, resolves. We shock it. For the love of God, give us some white mana. Yes, kill that. Opponent passing. Alright, Summoner. Well, for being a mono-red deck that is not mono-red, we're staying in this game somehow. We should have a mana base similar to our opponents. That's a more ideal scenario. Tajik. Opponent. Wow, getting frisky. Well, no blocks. That is another double white card. Well, I mean, this is all we can do. We got nothing going on, so yeah, summon you. Opponent down to 10. Pass the turn. We lose all of our tokens. Oh, this is not... Alright, opponent finds a land. If they have like Aurelia, Legion Warboss, that's also horrible for us. Yeah, I think this one's pretty close to over. We just have not been able to find a white source. And we really, at this point, we really need 2 white sources, which that is asking a lot. Opponent passes. Alright, well. What are we supposed to do? I mean, I guess we just attack with everything. Yeah, I guess maybe we should have. Maybe we should just mulliganed. Sure, attack. Make 3 tokens that go away. This is our deck not working anywhere near capacity. Working extremely far from capacity. Yeah, opponent takes 6. But we're dead, dead, dead. There's no drawing our way out of this, unfortunately. We're dead in 2 turns. We have no way to get back into it. We could, theoretically, like, our opponent's low enough that 2 lightning strikes will kill them, but we only get 1 draw step. So white mana doesn't do it now. We don't have a sweeper. Yeah. Alright. Sure. And we're dead. Huh. Well, good news is I guess our opponent will probably think we're a weird mono red deck because our deck refused to give us white mana. So, score? Got him? Okay. Yeah. What are we changing? I mean, we want Lyra's. That's our biggest, baddest card in this matchup. Go down. Maybe a couple summoners. And maybe like a Deafening Clarion over a Frenzy. Try it like that. Alright. Well, maybe we can catch our opponent by surprise. Since they have no idea what our deck is actually trying to do. Oh, that was a brutal game. Well, we'll play first. Hey! Alright. This is a relatively functional hand of magic cards. We will keep that. Mountain go. Opponent. Mountain. Let's Clifftop Retreat. Go. I mean, we have a Divine Visitation. So we are working towards Angels. Pass the turn. Opponent. Clifftop Retreat. And passes. Let's just Sacred Foundry. Pass the turn. I think we want to try to save token stuff for post-Divine Visitation, if we can. Opponent, untaps. Land. Plus lightning striking a Legion War Boss is good. Yep. Well, we will kill that before it can do anything. So War Boss down. Well, there's the land. So play the land, play War Boss. Get it. So now if our opponent taps out, we get an immediate Angel. If they kill our Legion War Boss, we Divine Visitation into Heroic Reinforcements. Either of those are pretty good. Mountain. Is it Angel time? Alright, kills the War Boss. And plays their own War Boss. Alright, well that is annoying. And we gotta take a turn off here, unfortunately. Down to 19. Yeah, I mean, we gotta do it. We got a Divine Visitation. Our opponent's gonna get another War Boss token. No attacks. This sets us up for 2 Angels, and if we draw land, also Lightning Strike. Whoa, so many War Bosses. That's not great. Okay, token. Opponent attacks. Well, now we would really like a land here. Land would be very, very good. Attacks. Yep. Mentors. Well, we block. We take a bunch of damage. Oh, come on, land. Land. Untap land. Opponent has land. And Swiftblade Vindicator. Well, Heroic Reinforcements. Attack. Hit our opponent. The question is, do we live? We win next turn. Do we live till next turn? Opponent. Yep, makes a million tokens. Attacks. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we're still alive. Mentors. We could just be dead to burn spells. Man, we really wanted one more land. Mentors. Well, block and also block. Take our beats. Down to 6. I mean, we have another Heroic Reinforcements in hand if we're alive. Tap land. Steamkin. Oh, we're gonna live. Opponent passes. Well, Reinforcements, part 2. Give us them Hasty Angels. And Legion War Boss was good, but Divine Visitation was better. Huh, when we have both colors of mana, our deck can do some sweet things. Okay. That's a lot of Legion War Bosses. Man, can we find room for another Deafening Clarion and still make enough tokens? Let's try to do this. Deafening Clarion, go down. I guess it's another summoner. Run it like that. Being on the draw, we especially are going to need ways to catch back up, because there's a reasonable chance we fall behind early. But making Angels is a way we can finish off the game pretty quick if we get there. Alright, we're keeping it. We need a white source. Our deck can't do this to us twice in a match. Alright, there's the plains. So Mountain go. With a white source, this hand is good. With one more white source for History of Benalia, then this hand is very good. Clifftop. Boros Challenger. Okay. Opponent passes. Well, that's another white source. So play the plains, pass the turn. Now, ideally, we're going to be able to clean things up with this Deafening Clarion and at least get a 2-for-1. Alright, so this is fine. Legion War Boss resolves, makes a token. We take our beats. Yup. Down to 16. Untap. Play the Mountain. Deafening Clarion. Sweep the board. Next turn we can history plus shock something. Now we're getting to the part of the game where we really want a... Alright, another War Boss. We're getting to the part of the game where we really want a Divine Visitation to close things out. Opponent. Gets in. Yep. Down to 15. Passes. Lightning Strike's not bad. I'll play History Benalia. Yeah, shock the War Boss. Opponent shocks us back. Alright, alright, alright. Well, pass the turn. Challenger. Alright, we got a Lightning Strike for that. Opponent. Oh, come on, Divine Visitation, primarily. I'll play the Mountain. We're gonna wait on reinforcements. Just kill Challenger. Pass the turn. Leave up our Lightning Strike. Opponent probably has at least one. Yeah, another burn spell. Yup. Well, let's see who top decks a Haymaker. Opponent. Gets in for 1. Yep, no blocks. Down to 13. Opponent passes. A Danto. And let's a Danto. Pass the turn. Shocks a Danto. Dare we go to 9? Nah, I'm gonna say no. Alright, that works. Tajik. Yeah, well. Lightning Strike Tajik. Opponent gets in for 1. Lyra would be so good. Ooh. This is also not bad. Legion's Landing. Heroic Reinforcements. Flip Landing. Gain a couple life. That was a good turn. That was a good turn. Opponent. Back up to 14. 2 cards in hand. Interventions are face. Interesting. Okay, gets in. Down to 10. Well, let's War Boss. Attack with everything. Gain some life. Down to 13. And we got this reinforcements in hand. We're close. We're close. Planes. Oh, no Lyra. Okay. We will sack a Goblin. Opponent passes. Well, let's Heroic Reinforcements. Combat. Attack. With everything. Grow our Goblin. All right, opponent. Are you dead? I think this is lethal. Lightning Strike should close out the game. Opponent blocks. Opponent blocks. Is that 10? That's 10. And 3 from the Lightning Strike. Whew! After a rough game 1, we got there in game 2 and 3, showing the power of this deck. Boros Assassin. Second time we beat Boros. So, hey, all right, Goldfish Gladiator time. We are playing some Boros Visitation. Boy, that's a lot of summoners. All right, well, we'll try it. We'll try it. Memorial to Folly. Frenzy's sweet here. Well, Memorial go. So this is probably Golgari, I would guess. Ooh, black. Well, Mountain and Tillet Alley Summoner. Go. I guess it could be Mono Black? Alright, it is definitely Golgari. Plague Crafter. That's pretty fine. Because now we get to War Boss and get in a hit with War Boss. So that works out. And now we have plenty of sacrifice fodder for Plague Crafters. Swamp. Troops. Alright. Takes down War Boss. Yeah, let's just History Benalia. No attacks. We wouldn't mind finding more lands at some point. For our opponent. Alright, Shaman does some milling. Graveyard's not too scary yet. Midnight Reaper. Okay. I guess we want to land most of all. Alright, there's a land. Make a knight. Play Clifftop Retreat. So let's just Summoner 2.0. Pass the turn. We're going to have to kill this Reaper at some point before our opponent refills their hand. Swamp. I think we mostly just want another land. If we can go War Boss Lightning Strike. So Lightning Strike here. That's a big ol' Molder Hulk. Yep. Gets back a Forest. Well, Angels still beat this opponent. Passing. Thankfully, we can block for a long time. And this build should not have too many fine finalities. Molder Hulk is definitely an annoyance, though. Until we find a Divine Visitation. Then we don't really care. Opponent passes. Well, yeah. Get rid of Reaper. Opponent draws. Sacred Foundry. Pump our Knights. Well, play Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Play War Boss. Yeah, attack, attack, attack. Yeah, that's fine. Opponent blocks. And blocks. And blocks. Yup. And now we'll just Lightning Strike Molder Hulk. I mean, our opponent can get it back, but this buys us some time. Makes our opponent spend some effort with their Memorial. They do have the loop, though, so they can just keep 1, 2, 3, 4, man, 5 creatures. Yeah, so they can just keep doing this over and over again. Gets back Molder Hulk, replays it, gets back the land. The only good news is we're going to start frenzying. And hopefully we'll hit a Divine Visitation eventually. Let's Mountain, Frenzy, Summoner, Mega Token, Suicide the Token. And I mean, I guess at some point, if we keep building up our mana, we're going to make a ton of tokens with Summoner. Opponent. And if we ever hit Divine Visitation, then things just go absolutely insane. Alright, another Memorial. Alright, that is a issue. We don't have a clean answer to Doom Whisperer. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will chump. So draw useless Mountain. Frenzy 2.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we do? We die to Doom Whisperer in 2 attacks. Well, 3 attacks, I guess. Our second Frenzy is not super helpful. Now, go to combat. Make a token. Attack. Yep. Make 5 1/1s. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Down to 13. Yep. Well, we pass. Doom Whisper's so big. So big. Opponent untaps draws. We're going to need Divine Visitation soon. Opponent. Alright, Sax gets back Midnight Reaper. Plays another Memorial. Plays Midnight Reaper. And a Branchwalker. Alright, going wide. Hits a land. Sure. Opponent gets in with Doom Whisper. Well, we got to chump Molder Hulk. Drop to 10. Come on, Frenzy. Well, play a Danto Vanguard. Oh, come on, Visitation, Mountain. Heroic Reinforcements. Is that game? So we attack with everything. Block, block, block. We put our opponent to 1? That's not game. And we're oh my goodness. What do we do? Wait, no, it is game. Because if our opponent blocks, Midnight Reaper triggers. Okay, we're good. Yeah, our opponent's Midnight Reaper lost them this game. Wow. I am so glad our opponent played Midnight Reaper. If they had gotten a different creature, they would be okay. But now, yeah, their stuff dies, which means damage from Midnight Reaper, which means we have just enough to kill them. Yup. Get in there. Hit our opponent to 1. Midnight Reaper finishes the job. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Wow. The downside of Midnight Reaper coming through. Alright, so against this deck, main plan is Citywide Bust and all the Honor Guards in the West. Going down, maybe just War Boss. Let's go down 2 war bosses. And 2 war bosses, a Vanguard, and a Vanguard? Alright, try it like that. So a little less token friendly, but especially against this build, which doesn't have as much removal, Tocatli Honor Guard is so good. Jeez, we have Honor Guard, but 1 land. We are on the draw. So we have 2 turns to draw a land, and if we do, Honor Guard is absurd. And then we'll... Alright. Yes! Alright, Magic Gods. We might be totally ruining everything here. Let's see if the Magic Gods comply with our request for a land. Oh, another Honor Guard. Oh, man. Untap land. 1 time. Plains, Mountain, Sacred Foundry. We don't care. Any of them. Any of them. Any of them. Opponent passes. Legion's Landing. Alright, that's not a land. Okay. Alright, staying alive-ish. Token go. Yeah, no land. That's not ideal. Opponent. Hitting their land drops. Branchwalker for the Explorer. Gets a land. Oh, come on, deck. Give us that land. Give us that land. Gets in. No blocks. Okay. Legion's Landing. Well, I guess our greed is being punished. No attacks. This hand is so sweet with 1 land. I guess I would probably keep it again, honestly. Tocatli Honor Guard is just so insane. In fact, it's so insane that if we draw land, we still might win. Unfortunately, we've drawn all Tocatli Honor Guards, essentially. But it is our single best card. It's just so hard to give it up. Opponent. Gets in. No blocks. We don't really want to put more creatures in the graveyard yet. Opponent passes. Well, this is not working out. Well, we're being punished for our greed. Land for our opponent. Gets in. No blocks. That's a Doom Whisper. Yup. And now it's over. Alright, no land. Well, it was a greedy keep. It was admittedly a greedy keep. We have our single best card in multiples. As close as we have to an I Win sideboard card is Tocatli Honor Guard. So there is the temptation to keep there. Obviously, it didn't work, but I would probably keep it again. We're on the play. Well, lands aren't going to be a problem, so I guess that's something. And opponent is apparently having some issues, doing some mulliganing. Well, now we want action. This is essentially the exact... Oh my god, going to 4. This is essentially the exact opposite of last hand. So, Plains and Legion's Landing. If we lose on a Mull to 4, because we draw a land every turn for like 10 turns, I am going to cry. Opponent. Come on, deck. Give us an Honor Guard. We'll take any bit of action here. Any sweet, sweet taste of action is fine. Winning on a Mull to 4 is so rare that it's especially painful to be on the other side of it. Well, Heroic Reinforcements is not bad. Heroic Reinforcements is a good way to flip this Legion's Landing eventually. Land for our opponent. Passes. Ooh, Citywide Bust is interesting. Well, play Sacred Foundry. Go attacking. Pass the turn. This is our best Doom Whisper answer. Stitcher Supplier, gonna do some milling. Yep. Chupacabra, Branchwalker, land. Plays a Swamp. And passes. Well, we are drawing a lot of lands. Let's Heroic Reinforcements. Go attacking. Flip Legion's Landing. Opponent. Yup. Chumps, takes our beats. Mills some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, they're up to 5 creatures. Good God. Molder Hulk is online here. This is where Divine Visitation would be the sweetest. Opponent. Passing. Well, go attacking. We are kind of doing what we feared. We've drawn a lot of lands. Get in with everything. Hit our opponent. The fact our opponent is started with so few cards, though, is allowing us to get away with this flood. Play the mountain, pass the turn. Land number 5. Opponent. Passing. Well, make a 1/1. Untap. Oh boy, that is the draw we were looking for. Heroic Reinforcements. And that should close it out. Man, Heroic Reinforcements is a really good card. Well, we avoided the losing on the Moldifor, or with our opponent on the Moldifor. Necrotic Wound, yup. I mean, this still doesn't save our opponent. Necrotic Wound, sure. I mean, Lightning Strike still finishes this. Hit our opponent. Lightning Strike. Huh! Alright, we got there. Well, I guess we can beat Golgari. We just need our opponent to mulligan into oblivion. Easy. Easy game. And, well, we're up to 3-1. Maybe we just get 5 wins with Boros Visitation. Alright, let's play first. Okay. We got a pretty typical aggro hand, but especially if we just draw a white source, this hand can get in a lot of damage pretty quick. Vanguard, History, Legion War Boss. Pretty efficient and scary. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn. Ew. Gets it. Well, Mountain Tillinali Summoner. Don't really want to run a Danto Vanguard into this pinging. Now, this hand's good if we draw one more land. Mountain. Well, specifically a white source, but you know what I'm saying. Found it. Yes, we will block. I think it's worth getting rid of this. Tillinali Summoner is a long way away from doing anything. Pyromancer. Down to 17. Ooh, there's a white source. So, let's Legion War Boss. Opponent doesn't have a good block here. If they want to trade Pyromancer for a token, that's fine. Mountain. Alright, kills our War Boss. Gets in, so we're down to 15. I'll play the Plains. Play a Danto Vanguard. Play a Danto Vanguard. Get in with the token. I think we're actually trying to win this race. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thinking it over. Yup. Combat. Let's take 2. No blocks. Race mode. Down to 13. The only bad news is Chain Whirler here is absurdly bad for us. Lava Coil. Down to 9? Alright, we're gonna let that go. That's close. Opponent passes. I'll play War Boss. Go to combat, make a token. Opponent shocks, sure. Well, attack. Leave back 1 token on defense. Opponent down to 14. Chain Whirler's still bad. Still really, really bad. This might be the matchup where we take out some of the token stuff and try to be a normal Boros deck. Or, like, relatively normal Boros deck. Lightning Strikes, Vanguard. Yeah, let's go to 9. Okay, Shocks Vanguard. Well, we got burn out of our opponent's hand. Opponent passes. Well, there's a plane, so play the planes. Play History of Benalia. Get in with a token. Pass the turn. Oh, there's Chain Whirler. Well, thankfully, it's not quite as bad here as it would have been. Yep, resolves. Kills our 1/1s. Opponent. Attacks. And let's trade. Kill Chain Whirler. This would be a good turn for a top deck. Well, Shock's not the worst. Pass the turn. Shock at least can deal with the next threat, hopefully. Direct Current, okay. We do like, we would like a threat. Well, alright. Heroic Reinforcements is fine. Not as devastating since our opponent's been using removal, but... And we don't have Divine Visitation, but we'll take it. Opponent down to 9. Untaps. Now another Heroic Reinforcements off the top is probably lethal. On the other hand, a Chain Whirler off the top is almost as lethal for our opponent. Alright, kills the token. Come on, top deck. Top deck number 2. Okay, that works. Legion War Boss. If we finally run our opponent out of removal, this War Boss is a great threat. Hit our opponent. Down to 7. We're getting there. What do you got, opponent? No Whirlers. No Whirlers. Preferably no removal, period. Wizard's Lightning. Alright. Well, opponent's just trying to stay alive. I wouldn't be surprised if their last card was Frenzy. Ooh, alright. Well, go to combat. Attack. We're going to play Summoner. It represents lethal. Our board is extremely weak to a Chain Whirler off the top. Ooh, it's so bad. Mountain. Bane fires the Summoner. Okay, well, it wasn't a Frenzy. Well, a Bird Spell wins it, or Heroic Reinforcements. Alright, combat, attack. Legion's Landing. Present lethal, again. No Whirler, no Whirler. One time, no Whirler. Oh, no Whirler. Alright, we got there. Well, this is the matchup that I think we're going to try to take out our X1s and transform into, like, a normal Boros deck to some extent. So I think what we do is we go down Adanto Vanguard. We go down Tilinali's Summoner. We go up 2 Lyras, 2 Aurelias, 2 Tajiks, 2 Deafening Clarions. And just run it like that. It makes our Divine Visitations quite a bit worse, but it's only a 2 of, and we still have some pieces. So I think that's a fine way to run this matchup. At least we are much less likely to get blown out by Chain Whirlers, which gotta be a good thing. On to game 2. We are on the play, or on the draw rather. Well, okay. We got a Divine Visitation. We don't have any of our sweet sideboard tech, but Mountain for our opponent passes. Yeah, let's just play a tap Sacred Foundry.
Pass the turn. In this matchup, no sense in giving away life points. Runaway Steamkin, sure. Well, play the Mountain. Shock the Steamkin. Legion's Landing. Pass the turn. Mountain. And there's Chain Whirler. Yep. Oh, Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn. Mountain. Opponent. Attacks. Well, Lightning Strike, Chain Whirler. Wow. Okay, so they have a Frenzy in hand. Oh, they have a Flame of Geld. Alright. Well, at least we're at a fairly high life total. Let's Legion Warboss. Get in the free attack. We're getting close to flipping Legion's Landing. Opponent gets some extra cards, and this last lore counter is scary, but we'll see. Mountain. Whirler. Okay. Well, that could be worse. And, last card. What is it? Banefire. Alright. Well, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. I mean, we're not in fast shape, but get rid of Chain Whirler. Last lore counter on Flame of Geld does nothing. Well, theoretically. It did something. A little something. Down to 11. Play Clifftop Retreat. Let's just pass. We're going to be a little greedy here and try to get down this Divine Visitation before History of Benalia. Opponent gets in. Well, we'll kill that. Not taking any more damage. Opponent passes. Well, play Tajik. Go attacking. Opponent passes. Ooh, play the Mountain. Play Divine Visitation. Angels be a-comin'. They be a-comin'. Get in with Tajik. Down to 13. Opponent draws. Chain Whirler. Well, doesn't kill Tajik. Yup. Down to 10. Passes. And let's History of Benalia. Make a 4/4. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Alright. Alright, opponent. You need something good. We're still at 10. Opponent. Passing. Plains. Make an Angel. Play a Plains. Play Legion Warboss. Protected by Tajik. Angel. Attack. Attack with those. Flip. Adanto. Opponent blocks. Sure. We would rather make an Angel than save a Tajik. Down to 5. Another Angel at the ready. The Serra Angels are here. I think we got it. Opponent scoops it up. Taking down Mono Red. And we're 1 win away. We're 1 win away from 5 wins. The max. Are we going to max out with Boros Visitation? Maybe this deck is actually really sweet. We're kind of cruising through this competitive constructed event. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. Let's see if we take it down. 1 more. 1 more win for Boros Visitation. That's all we need. That's all we need. Let's get a good hand. On the play, that's good. Well, okay. I mean, hopefully we're not playing control, but this is fine. Against aggro, this hand's very good. Against Golgari, it's kind of meh. Against control, it's bad, but we can't ship it. Like, this is a reasonable hand. Oh, come on. Let's get that sweet, sweet 5 wins. Max those rewards. Opponent's going to 6. Alright, so Sacred Foundry tapped. Let's see what we're up against. Definitely rooting aggro. Opponent. They get it over. Alright, Golgari. Well, Mountain Summoner. At least we could double shock a Wild Growth Walker if we really have to. Woodland Cemetery. Seeger Squire.
Vraska mills it, I assume. Wow, keeps it. Alright, well, play the Mountain. Lightning Strike, Seeker Squire. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. Now we kind of just want to land so we can start heroic reinforcementing. I'm surprised they kept Vraska. That's a long ways away. They must have many lands in hand. Tap land. Oh, come on, land. Land for reinforcement. That works. Clifftop retreat, heroic reinforcement. Get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 13. Pass the turn. And we got another one for next turn. And then we have shocks. Land. Oh, Karn. That is okay. That is fine. I think we got this. Heroic reinforcements. No angels, but coming through. I guess they can make a blocker. They don't know about another heroic reinforcements. All right, they try to make a blocker. Oh, we draw the planes. So we shock the construct. Heroic reinforcements. Hit our opponent for 10. And they don't have mana for Fine Finality. So we should just have the game. Land. I guess they could have a oddball ritual set is a possibility, but otherwise. We can also start making 1/1s with Tilanali too next turn. And they will stick around. Ticks up. Jade Light's fine. We win through a Jade Light. Actually, maybe that was wrong. I think maybe we should have given them Contempt, actually. I feel like they would have played Wild Growth Walker. All right. I feel like they would have already played Wild Growth Walker if they had it, so we seem safe to give them Jade Light, but maybe Vraska's Contempt was just better. So Golgari, well, Tagali Honor Guards, also Citywide Bust. Going down. Going down. What do we cut? Probably a couple of Summoners. A couple of Shocks and 1 War Boss. Try it like that. Alright. Come on, Tagali Honor Guard. For the 5-1. But 5-win finish. We're so close. Alright. On to game 2. We have 2 chances to close out with the 5-win finish. And hopefully make some angels. Alright, we'll keep. We have an answer to Wild Growth Walker. We have... This hand has got a lot of heroic reinforcements. I mean, if we can answer Wild Growth Walker... Alright, there's Wild Growth Walker. Clifftop Retreat. Pass the turn. We're kind of fine with our opponent trying to play an Explorer creature instead of another Wild Growth Walker. Well, we'll kill that now. Get rid of Wild Growth Walker. Play Clifftop Retreat. Play a Donto Vanguard. Pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? Land. Attacks. Alright, no blocks. Yup. Down to 17. Passes. Well, that's plains. Heroic reinforcements. Get frisky. Attack with everything. Opponent takes it. Maybe. Hopefully no Moment of Craving. Alright, takes it down to 12. Pass the turn. Untaps. Oh, we're close. We're close. Last time we played against this deck, the Midnight Reaper actually hurt our opponent and allowed us to win. Chupacabra. Yup. Mills it. Opponent. Passes. Ooh, Tecatli Honor Guard. Well, play the Mountain. Play Tecatli Honor Guard. Play History of Benalia. Get in with a Danto. And we're setting up for the kill next turn. Opponent blocks. Well, indestructible it is. Down to 13. Opponent takes 1 from Midnight Reaper. They don't have the mana for... Oh, we just gotta hope to dodge Ritualist. They don't have the mana for Find Finality. Sideboard Ritualist could get us. Otherwise, we should have this with the Heroic Reinforcements. Wild Growth Walker. That's okay. Cast down. Alright. Well, we're still going for the big attack. Opponent passes. We make a knight. We play the Mountain. We play a Danto Vanguard. I think this does it. Heroic Reinforcements. Here they come. Here they come. Everything attacks. Game? Is it game? Opponent blocks. And blocks. That's game. That's game. Opponent blocks and blocks. Also fine. They're still dead. I mean, we'll pay. Keep them alive. It's over. It's over. 5 wins. Boros Divination. Whoo! This deck was sweet. It was sweet. We found a sweet one on Goldfish Gladiators. Wow. 1 loss along the way, and that was to Golgari, and we avenged that loss and then some with multiple wins against Golgari. Max prizes, the big money pool. All right, let's see what we get. Ooh, 3 triple mythics. Please not Guilds of Ravnica. Old sets. History of Benalia. All right, add it to the dust. Weatherlight. Might need that one. Varix. All right, well, 3 mythics at 2,100 gold. Not a bad run for Boros Visitation. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So what do we learn this week about Boros Visitation in Standard? And the deck was surprisingly effective. We played a competitive constructed event on Arena, and we got the max wins, 5-1 with Boros Visitation. The matchups were slightly repetitive. We played a lot of Boros. We played a lot of Golgari. Our 1 loss did come to Golgari, but we played Golgari a total of 3 times in our 6 matchups, although 1 build was a little bit different. 2 of them were the typical Wild Growth Walker build. Another one was the Graveyard build with Molder Hawks and trying to grind out Graveyard value, but we ended up beating them the second 2 matchups. So the deck, I don't know what to say. It felt pretty legitimate. The most impressive part of the deck was it was good with Divine Visitation and it was good without Divine Visitation. When you look at this deck and you see like Killinali Summoner, you're kind of like, I don't know, that card, it doesn't seem that great unless we have the combo with Divine Visitation. But in reality, even when we didn't have Divine Visitation, we were able to just like play some stuff, put some creatures on the battlefield, use Heroic Reinforcements to get in huge chunks of damage, and that plan worked really well. And then we also had games where we comboed off with Divine Visitation, or even just Divine Visitation, play a Legion's Landing, get a 4/4. It's such an insane swing of value. Or have down a Legion War Boss, play Divine Visitation pre-combat main phase, get the token, it's a hasty 4/4 flyer, smash into like a Vivian Reed or whatever. So we had a lot of really powerful games, both with and without Divine Visitation, and in some sense, that is the sign of a good deck. Like, we can win
with our combo, of course, but we can also win if we don't draw our combo piece, just playing fairly. So that means we're not too reliant on our Divine Visitation to win the game. The only thing I'm kind of questionable on is the sideboard plan. I think the main deck, it's pretty good. It's pretty functional as is. I don't know if I really want to change anything in the main deck. The sideboard plan, it's weird. We have so many sideboard slots dedicated to the semi-transformational plan. I'm not sure if it's worth it to be playing like Tajiks and Aurelias and Lyra Dawnbringers. Well, Lyra we probably do want, but you know what I'm saying. Like having half of our sideboard almost dedicated to transforming away from the X1s and into these bigger creatures, I'm not sure that that's the best plan for the sideboard. It was good enough, and we saw it work well against aggro, where Lyra was key to winning some games. Being able to get out of Chain Whirler range against Mono Red was key, but I still think if there's anything you want to do with this deck as far as tuning it up, it's probably the sideboard. I'm not sure exactly the best way to go. I mean, we just went 5-1, so we can't complain too much. The deck is very good, even in its current state, but if I was going to try to tune things up a little bit, that's where I'd start, is one, maybe taking out the transformational sideboard plan, just not 100% sure that's necessary. Maybe bringing in more generically good cards would be a better plan for the sideboard, but regardless, the deck was sweet. We won with Angels, we won without Angels, we comboed off with Killinali Summoner, we did some really sweet things. So overall, just a really fun and surprisingly competitive deck. So if you're a Boros player, but looking for a twist to kind of shake things up, do something a little bit more fun, a little bit spicier, this seems like a pretty good way to go about it. And if you're someone that just wants to combo off with Divine Visitation, seems like a pretty competitive build for that as well. So anyway, that's been our Goldfish Gladiator for this week. Boros Visitation for Standard. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.